What's on, guys? Countdown here, and today we're back for a new video. Today we are on the MCHub Skyblock realm, and we're going to be starting. So we're a bit late to the season. We're about 2 weeks late, so it's going to be quite a rough start, but I think we should be able to make it happen. I'm not sure if I want to go solo yet or bring some people from my team. I'll have to check this out in a bit, but first off, to get started, I'm gonna go ahead and use my kits, because if I do /kits, as you can see, I have all of these kits right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and use all of them. As you can see, we get armor notes, which we can sell for credits here, but what we want is these. So we got some shards pouches, which is pretty good. Let's keep the shards for last. We got a lot of shards pouches actually. Let's go ahead and pop the shards, and let's see how many shards we're gonna get. So we're gonna get about 5.5k shards is actually pretty good. I'm going to put this right here, and then the Zeus, we can go ahead and use it. It is the best kit on the server, so that's going to help us out quite a bit. And I also have this grinder GK here that we can also sell for shards. I'm not sure if I mentioned shards credits earlier, but I meant shards. So we're going to check that out. Also, I do have a full Sinful, as I did play MCHub in the past with Royal, so I do have a full Sinful set, which is giving us a 1x booster. I think, yeah, a 1x booster whenever we sell our stuff. So let's go ahead and go to our island. We also got 34 mil just from opening those. So island looks very nice. So I've talked to some people. Also, yeah, Epic's already here. So I've talked to some people on MCHub that I used to play with before, and they told me that it is quite different now. So if we go ahead and do /mastery, if we go into crops, there is also some for ores, mobs, and forestry, which this is kind of useless. If we go into crops, as you can see, we have wheat as the first one. And the next tier requirements, we need to break 2.5k wheat to actually be able to unlock beetroot. So as you can see, your island has not yet unlocked this crop reach mastery tier 1 in wheat to unlock it, and then so on and so on, all the way to net worth. And net worth is going to make a lot of money, which is what you want to get to. All of these are pretty easy to do, just require some time. And then you do the same with the mobs, because you do want to go ahead and unlock the Zoglins, because if I go into /shop, as you can see, we have level 1 spawners, level 2, level 3, and level 4. And we do need to kill some mobs to access the other mobs. So as you can see over here, Panda, we need to kill 10,000 to actually get to the tier 2. And then we need to kill 10k here to get to the tier 3. I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if these are the same, but it's all a matter of doing some progress on the island itself. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the wheat right here. So I'll bring us back once we make a little platform and go ahead and farm the wheat, and I'll bring us back. Alright guys, so we went ahead and made a small platform here. Now we just need to owe this down and make it actually farmland. And we got the water, so we should be good. So we're gonna go ahead, do all of this here over all the platform. And then we're gonna need to buy some wheat. So if we go into, I'm not sure if it's in here. Yeah, farming right here, and wheat seeds, they actually go for quite a bit. Let's get a stack, and then we just start placing them like this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fill all this up. It shouldn't take too much time, so I'll bring us back once we have this thing filled out. Our mastery here, if I go into my mastery, as you can see, we're 2.2k out of 2.5. So let's go ahead and harvest this. Also, the Sinful old skin is actually really helpful for this. Hopefully this is enough to finish the first mastery. And yeah, it is. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it is. It was enough. Yeah, as you can see here, island has reached tier 1 for wheats. So now we're gonna move to beetroot. So we're gonna break this. Let's go ahead and go into /shop, go into crops and seed, and beetroot seeds right here. Let's buy like some, and then we're gonna go ahead and place these right here, and it's gonna be the same process as we did with the wheat. So we're gonna have to grind 2.5k of those, which was the same. And then once we're done with the beetroots, it's gonna be carrots and potatoes, then melons. Melons are gonna be quite easier because we don't actually have to replace them. Same for pumpkins. And then once we get to bamboo, we can just use bone meal. Cocoa beans are going to be quite annoying. Sugarcane shouldn't be too hard. Cactus, we just make a farm. And kelp, we just also use bone meal. So it shouldn't be too hard overall. It's gonna take us maybe an hour or two, maybe more. Not quite sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and place all of this right here, and then I'll keep you guys updated on our mastery. Pretty sure some of our island members are currently grinding pandas. As you see, we bought some of them. So we're doing pretty good right now, and we just need to catch up because, as I said at the beginning of the video, we're already 2 weeks in. So we really need to put the work in and start grinding this. But we're doing pretty good so far. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, farm the beetroots, and then I'll bring us back once we're gonna be finished with the beetroots, and we're gonna move on to the carrots, I believe is what is next. So yeah, I'll bring us back. Okay guys, so I forgot to record, but we just went ahead and finished the tier 1 for beetroots, which means we are now at the carrots. So we gotta go ahead and break all of the beetroots right here, and then we have to move on to the carrots, which should be pretty easy. Also, I've been like, I didn't even know about this, but now instead of having shards like to level up your enchants, for example on my sword, you actually need to level up your item by using it to unlock excess new enchantments. So like right here, if I go on my hull, I have 2 enchantments available. If I right click and shift at the same time, it brings up this, which is very nice, and then you choose the enchant that you want. So I'm just maxing out green thumb right now. Don't have it here, so I'll just go for, I don't even know which one is best. Let's see. So it's either crop drill or alien log. So crop drill, bricks, yeah. And then this might be worth it. I might just go for crop drill to be fair. Let's just get crop drill right over here. So let's go ahead and break all of these, and I'll bring us back once we have all of the carrots placed. But yeah, we're done with this. We're gonna go ahead and sell this right here. Go into shop, crops and seeds, grab the carrots right here. Quite a bit costly, but does not matter. And then we're just gonna plant those over here. So I'll bring us back once this field is done, and actually maybe just once we finish this stage of the mastery, because it's just AFK and then grinding it once it finished growing. Alright guys, we just ended up finishing the carrots right here. As you can see, your island has reached tier 1. If we go into mastery now, we are now at potatoes, and then it's going to be melons. Melons going to be pretty easy, same for pumpkins. And pumpkins, we can actually start leveling up our axe. So these two are going to be very good to level up our axe, and then bamboo is going to be easy. Cocoa beans kind of annoying. Sugarcane easy, cactus is easy, kelp is easy, and then once we get the netherwort, it's just setting up our robots from there. So doing pretty good. I don't think anyone's helping me do this at the moment, so it's kind of just me. I think Dylan's helping me, but we're doing pretty good, and it's just grinding. This part's kind of not annoying, but it's kind of repetitive. You just gotta do this over and over again, but it is very nice that there's like that you actually have to level up everything to access other stuff. It makes the progression very nice, and no one can get like very OP just right off the start by pay to winning. So very nice. And yeah, so I'm just gonna send up these potatoes right here. I'm gonna place them, then we're gonna get the mastery again, then we should be good to move on, so on. So yeah, bring us back once we have done all of the potatoes. Okay, so we're back, and I forgot to record the part where we got the potatoes, but as you can see, they are done. We're now into the melon side, so I went ahead and made a nice melon farm right here. It's pretty big, it should be enough, and we're going to be using our axe for this. So it's already E10, so should one shot. Yeah, there we go. And it should give us XP on it, hopefully. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's giving us XP, so I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do with this. I'm going to go ahead and mine these until we get 1 level. I'm pretty sure pumpkins give you a lot more levels on it though. So hopefully we can get the melons done soon, and then we can move on to the pumpkins, because I think that's going to be a lot more XP towards our axe for enchants. So as you can see, we're now level 2 on our axe. So if I go ahead and right click, we're going to start getting sharpness here. So we're going to make a PvE sword. So we want, as I said earlier, I think I mentioned, we want sharpness, we want cleave, and bleed. So if we can get these 3 enchants pretty much every time, that should be very nice. So for now, I'm just going to keep getting these melons, try and finish the mastery so we can move on to the pumpkins as soon as possible. Should be pretty quick though, already 250 out of 2.5k in a run. So it shouldn't be too long, so I'll bring you guys back once we're done with the melons and we move on to the pumpkins. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and do /mastery here. We have 200 melons left, so I'm gonna go ahead and mine all of these up. And then we're gonna be switching them out for pumpkins, so we can start on the next mastery. So should be done anytime soon. There it is, tier 1 for melons. I'm still gonna mine all of those because I do have to mine them either way. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna break all of these and then switch them for pumpkins, and I'll bring us back. Alright, so I went ahead and switched out all of the melon seeds for pumpkin seeds, and as you can see, it's all working pretty good. And also, I'm gonna be leveling up my axe here, trying to get some PvE enchants, because I do want to start hitting dungeons as soon as possible, as you do get a lot of stuff from them. I do have one missing right here, which I'm gonna go ahead and do just like this. There we go. As you can see, our axe is now level 11, as you can see in chat, and this actually levels up pretty fast. And we're also gonna keep this here, even if we finish a mastery. I'm gonna keep this here for axe XP because it is very needed. Let's go ahead and finish these right here. There we go. Let's go ahead and sell these, and we have 9 enchants on our axe, so let's go ahead with the first one. So as I said, we want PvE enchant, so probably dark magic here or soul steel. Let's see what they do. Dark magic, it is for wither skeletons, skeleton and spiders, not really that good. And then we add soul steel, probably soul steel so we can heal. So let's go ahead and take that right here. So we just need sharpness, cleave, or it's pretty unfortunate. There's soul steel again. Not getting very good enchants here. It's probably gonna be dark magic. Come on, give me some sharpness. It's gonna be cleave, because cleave is actually very good. Let's go for cleave again. So we just want to focus on cleave and sharpness. Let's go sharpness, that's for sure. We still have 3 more after this. Let's go for bleed. Probably soul steel again. Sharpness. There we go. And that's it. So our axe is now sharpness 3, soul steel 3, dark magic 1, cleave 2, and bleed 1. Honestly, not too bad. As you can see, all of the pumpkins are already back. So it's just going to be a matter of grinding this now, get some more axe XP, and then get some enchants on our axe. Pretty sure next episode we're going to be focusing on getting a Soul's axe as well, so we can farm some shards. But I heard it was pretty hard this map, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to go. But for now, I'm just going to keep grinding these pumpkins, trying to get to the next mastery, and get the nether wart, because that's what we want at the end, so we can start making some money with robots and nether wart. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep farming this a bit. Let's see how much our mastery is at actually. If we go into /mastery, it is now 1.5k, so bamboo's gonna be next. Bamboo's gonna be very easy though. Just gonna be using some bone meal and a dispenser. I'm gonna go show you guys that in the next clip. But as you can see, it's already respawned. It is very quick on the server, as it is custom crops. It's not like regular Minecraft growing. So honestly, very nice, and this feels honestly amazing to grind. So I'm gonna go ahead, as I said, keep doing this, and I'll bring you guys back once we are either done with the pumpkins or we have some enchants to do. Alright guys, so we're coming up on the last bit of the pumpkins here, and there we go. Actually, I went for tier 2, which I did not mean to do. So we're at 5k instead of 2.5. So it doesn't really matter. We now have the enchanted version of pumpkins, which you can get, pretty sure by making 9 of them in a crafting table, then you get an enchanted one and they sell for more. But now we are onto bamboo, and I'm going to show you guys this thing right here, which is what we're going to be using for this. So if I go ahead and do this, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a bamboo right here, very cheap. Then I do need an extra block right here to stand on. And I'm gonna be looking like this, yep. And we just need bone meal now. So if I go into mob drops and buy some of this, I'm not sure if I have enough. There, that should be enough, I guess. There we go. So we put this in, turn this on. As you can see, we just stand here and we just break it. So this is gonna be pretty easy to finish. It's gonna take about like maybe 5 minutes of just standing here. The only problem is gonna be the bone meal, which costs quite a bit. So I do need to grind out some carrots to be able to get some money to buy some of that bone meal. But this is very simple actually, so I'll bring you guys back once we're done with the bamboo. And next we do have the cocoa beans, which is going to be quite annoying to do. But as you can see, we're already at 122 bamboo, which shouldn't take too long. And then sugarcane and cocoa beans are pretty much the only two that are going to be pretty annoying. Cactus should be very easy. Kelp is going to be the same as a bamboo. And then we have the netherworth unlocked. But yeah, I'm just going to keep farming these right here, and I'll bring you guys back once we are done with this. Alright guys, so we're back, and it's now the complete next day. Yesterday was pretty late, so I decided to go to bed. And as you can see right here, our farmer is now at 50%. So right now it's getting us 7.2 mil, which we're going to need. But we do have this sell one right here, and I can go ahead and pop some boosters. Let me see if I do have any. Yeah, I got a 2x, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. Sell this right here, 83 mil just from that. Now we're going to do /hub. So it resets our booster and it doesn't actually use it. Go back onto the server. And now we have 83 mil to actually finish our mastery. Because bone meal does cost quite a bit. But we should be good now, as we do have enough money. Also, we might expand the pumpkin farm, because it is not big enough. I might do like another 2 rows right here. I'm not quite sure yet. But first thing we gotta do is we're gonna buy some bone meal. There we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and finish the bamboo. I'm pretty sure it should be finished anytime soon. We're at 1.3 here, so about halfway there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick, and I'll bring us back once we are at the cocoa beans, which is going to be quite annoying. Shouldn't be too hard though, because there is some strats you can do to do this. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back once we are done with the bamboos right here. Okay, so just went ahead and finished with the bamboo. It took like 5 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. And now we need to move on to the cocoa beans, so let's do this right here. Let's make a quick platform out of like stone brick. Let's go with something like this. Maybe 4 wide. Then I'm gonna do fast place like 60. There we go, that should be enough. Then I'll have these 2 here. And then we're gonna go ahead and buy some jungle wood right here. Fast place 60. There we go, so now we don't need these anymore. Gonna throw this out. Oh shit, I kind of forgot about that. I kind of fucked up this, but yeah, I'm gonna go and break this, and I'm gonna start placing the cocoa beans right here. So if I do shop, go into crops and seeds, go to the cocoa beans. They do cost quite a bit though, so I'm going to buy a stack. I'm gonna place them right here, and then once we break them, I'm just gonna replant them because they do cost a bit of money. So I'm just gonna buy a stack for now, and then they're gonna basically duplicate themselves once we mine them. So there we go. We still have quite a bit to do right here, but that don't really matter. I might make this on the other side as well in a bit, because I feel like we're gonna need it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and break this that I kind of messed up, and I'll bring us back once we are done with the cocoa beans. Okay, so this should be enough to go ahead and finish with the cocoa beans. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And then as you can see on my right, we already finished, so there we go. I just reached tier 1 for cocoa beans, but I was saying, as you can see on the right, I have started a layout for the sugarcane. So it should already be ready to get the sugarcane in there. Let's go ahead and sell all of this. And then we can start buying some sugarcane right here. So let's buy, doesn't cost a lot, so it should be very easy. And with this design, you can pretty much go all the way around except for some of these. So actually very good design, and it can basically get everything in there. except for this one block right here. As you can see, this one, but it's a lot more efficient than any other sugarcane design, so we should be good with that. It shouldn't take too long to actually go ahead and finish the mastery for the sugarcane, and then we're going to be moving on to the cactus, which I might start setting up. I'm not sure because you can't really place the cactus right now, but I do know how we're going to do it. Shouldn't be too hard. And then it's going to be AFK with the cactus. Then we're going to be moving on to the kelp. And then that should just be very easy. Same as the bamboo. We're just going to use the bone meal farm. And then we're going to be at the netherwort, which was our goal. And we can start actually making money with our robots and the netherwort. Sorry about that. But for now, just going to be grinding the sugarcane. Alright guys, so we're coming up on finishing the sugarcane here. Shouldn't be, yep, there we go. Your island has reached tier 1 for sugarcanes. And now we are up to the cactus, which is going to be fairly easy. I'm going to show you guys how to make this real quick. I'm going to do like one layer so you guys know how to make it. Buy a stack of these. And then we also need some string, which is pretty pricey, but so you want to do a checkers pattern here. I'm not gonna make it too big for now. I might extend it later on though. So you want to go in and do this. I think this should, oh, I kind of messed up right here. There we go. This is gonna be fine enough for now. Place your cactus on top of this, just like that. And then once your cactus is placed, you want to go ahead and place the string in between the cactus, just like this. So you want to place it everywhere so we can make multiple layers of this, as you're going to need more than one layer because it is 50,000 cactus that needs to be broken. So there we go, coming up on the last bit right here. Now that we have all of the string placed, we just need to place sand right here. And you just want to repeat the same exact thing for other layers. So on top of the sand, we're going to again place our cactus again, just like this. And then it's going to be the exact same process. So placing the string in between all of the cactus and then stacking more sand on top of the string. And it's fairly easy to break. You just got to break all the string and then everything's going to break by itself. Just going to do this. So it is fairly simple, and the bigger you make it, basically the faster you're going to be able to get your mastery up. Because if we go into slash mastery here, it is 0 out of 50,000, and that's going to take quite a bit. Might end the video here after we make the cactus, or probably kelp. We're going to reach netherwort for today's video, and then we're going to end it there. And then for next episode, we're going to be making the netherwort farm with our robots, so we actually start getting money. And in the time being, I'll keep leveling up my axe and get some more enchants. So yeah, this is fairly simple. All you gotta do is the same process over and over again. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and make this maybe 5 more higher, because we do need quite a big farm for this. I don't want to wait too long for this mastery to be done. And yeah, I'm just going to keep stacking some layers of cactus right here, and I'll bring you guys back once we're done with the cactus and we can start on the kelp right over there. So I'll bring you guys back in a second. Alright guys, so we're back, and I just got some food while I waited for this mastery to be done. And as you can see right here, the cactus is now finished, so we have 52k. And I did go ahead and expand it quite a bit because it was taking a bit of time. But now if we check, we are now at the kelp. And then you're gonna have to do the netherwort right here. So for the kelp, I set up this quick farm right here. As you can see, you just stand here and then you break, but you do gotta turn it on with the bone meal. So all you gotta do is hit this right here, and your mastery is gonna go up. But this is gonna cost quite a bit. As you can see, we are gonna need some bone meal. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell this right here. Pretty sure it's full. It's at 72. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop a booster like we did earlier. And there we go with 2x. Let's go and sell this. 177 mil. That is actually some crazy numbers just for now. We're gonna go ahead and slash hub, so our booster does not use all of it. I don't know if you guys knew, but if you do slash hub after using a booster, it is gonna stop it and it is gonna go back into your boosters. I'm gonna show you that in a second once we load back in. Alright, so do go ahead and check. As you can see, /boosters, it is still gonna be right here, 2x booster, 11 minutes. Now we have 194 mil. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some bones right here. We're gonna make some bone meal, and then we're gonna go ahead and put all of this in here. Now I'm gonna grind this out, and it shouldn't be too long actually, but yeah, I'll bring us back once we are done with this. Alright, so we did get ahead and finish the kelp area. As you can see, your island has reached tier 1 for kelps. I did go ahead and make this 4 wide, as it was kind of slow before. Easy design with the dispensers and the restaurant clock in the back. And now we have access to another wart, so we can actually start making some farms. But I think that's going to go ahead and do it for today's video. This was our first 24 hours on MCHub Skyblock. If you guys do want to go ahead and join me and play the server alongside me, make sure to use the IP mchub.com right here in the top left. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.